All right. Well, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. The Uncivil War podcast with me, Karma, a.k.a. Karma Don. Right. A.k.a. Karma Chameleon.
Okay, all right.
You know a few of them. No, shout them out.
Nobody does it
better than you.
Karma Donis.
That's your favorite.
I call him Karma Donna.
And Karma Sutra, depending on how I feel. You know. But and you know this guy right here.
D-Trill.
D-Trill.
He real. He
real. What? The remix. That's the remix. What up?
I had to be back in the building.
Man, I missed you. I missed you last week.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? I had to go solo dolo.
I missed myself last week.
Man, look.
I'm not even sure I was here.
Yeah.
Inside of my own shell last week.
Yeah, bro. I still had to leave a message for y'all, you know what I'm saying? By the way, happy belated Father's Day.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Father's Day is absolutely necessary, man. I've never in my life on so many occasions said, I ain't doing that.
Right.
Or today is Father's Day.
Right.
Leave me alone.
Right.
That's the one day you get to be like, no, that's just gonna stay broke. Or that's just gonna
and then you get the other side. Well, that's the reason it is Father's Day, because you are the man and you do this and that. I'm telling you, you get that.
Somebody would on Father's Day. You know what I'm gonna get? I'm gonna get a crown made.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a crown made, and it's going to be a real one. It's going to be made of metal, and I'm going to wear it on Father's Day.
Metal? Let's get a gold crown, bro. Crown. Let's get a real gold crown.
That sounds expensive. I don't know whether.
Look, we get look. Evan Vision get money now. So Uncivil War podcast get money now. So we gonna put a little. We gonna get look. It's gonna be lightweight. It ain't gonna be that solid, but you know,
it's gonna be the kind that if you handle it too rough, it might bend.
It might bend a little bit, right?
That joint might bend,
but it's gold foil. Yeah, real gold. That's true.
Yeah.
Look, the more carats, the softer it is. So.
I'm gonna get some carrots off of that thing.
Amen.
Yeah.
True, real. That's real.
What's popping with you, big dog? Tell me something good.
Man, tell me something good.
Yeah.
Man, I've been you know me, man. I'm doing, you know, I got my multiple streams going on.
Right.
You know, so I got this film project. I'm happy that I'm done with you know, my writer's room. It's done now.
Right.
Okay. I was in a writer's room, you know what I'm saying, with
who you want to shout out? Shout them out. Don't leave them out. You want in there by yourself.
Shout out to Ian Burke.
Right.
Everybody in Atlanta know who Ian Burke is. If you're into music, you know, he was one of the founders of TLC and groups like that, Escape, and you know, he's behind the scenes, him and JD, and you know, that's Ian.
Got you.
So he Ian is trying his hand at film. Television.
There you go.
So, you know, I was called to his writer's room. Right. I'm honored, you know, that I'm not, you know, I ain't bragging. I'm happy though. I'm happy to be there. You know what I'm saying? But we
glad to have you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we finished the pilot episode and the first 3 episodes. Finished pilot episode and the next 2 episodes of that show.
Right.
So I cannot really shout all the information out about it, but I can tell you that he is working on something. You will see something soon.
Okay.
So yeah, I had that going on, man. My daughter, I'm trying to get her on the show, bro. Cause you know, she's a social influencer.
Got you.
She social media influencer.
Got you. Yeah.
Look, you know what I meant. No. Look,
it's the same thing.
Yeah, pretty much
the same thing.
So you know, she's 18.
Right.
And she's taught me some things about social media. You know what I'm saying?
That's what they do. Yo,
she's in the tens of thousands of followers, you know, I think combined viewing of like 50, 60, something like that. 1,000 followers. And YouTube and all that stuff.
A 2.5-hour conversation with my son on Father's Day. I mean, if your kids don't teach you something, then you didn't do something right.
Yeah. No doubt.
You know what I mean?
No
If
doubt.
your kids don't teach you something, you didn't
No
do
doubt.
something. I mean, I always learn something from this guy.
True,
You know.
True.
So I mean, he is doing a whole lot of little different stuff, man. But the bottom line is he's being able to take care of his family and take care of himself without my help.
I mean,
and that's how I feel. Yeah, and that's how I feel like I won. You know.
Wow.
Yeah. I did my job. So yeah, I feel real good about that. Not to mention, you know, just living life. You know, kind of feel like I've perfected the art of survival. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, it's been a roller coaster, but I come up out, you know, the rain. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been dancing the whole time with a dry shirt on.
I ain't gonna hold you, but look, I don't want you to master survival. I want you to master living, bro.
Hey man, it's the same thing.
It ain't
It's the same thing.
Surviving and living is not the same thing, bro. Survive like you gotta live like
nobody who has learned to live.
Do you enjoy surviving?
Nobody who did not live.
Okay.
Nobody who lives.
Right.
Nobody who lives.
I'm listening.
Didn't survive first.
First, it's not the same thing though.
But when you mastered it, you get to move on. You say, I don't want you to master it. Well, I told you I did. You see what I'm saying? I said, I mastered.
You mastered it and you moved on. So you moved on.
I didn't tell you. Yeah, right.
Moved on.
I didn't tell you survival was my thing and survival was my lane.
Yeah. Embrace life, bro.
Right.
Embrace life.
Right.
I'm happy. Well, look, shout out to you for that, man. Salute to that.
So no.
Yeah, that's beautiful because we're here. It's meant to be enjoyed and lived. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, it's right now, shit, gas is like $89 a gallon or some shit.
Hit me with it.
So yeah, like the economy's crazy. I'm trying to buy a house right now.
Right.
Look, I'm looking at houses and I'm like, you know what? I don't know if right now I need to be buying some property right now.
Why not?
You know what I'm saying? Well, the shit is crazy right now. Like, first of all, it's a seller's market.
Right.
So the houses are 35% higher or more, higher than the actual the real value of the home. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's just crazy. And renting, you might as well have a mortgage. You making somebody else rich.
Well, you throwing the money away renting. So, but this is the thing. Somebody told me, man, it's not about the deal you get on the purchase. It's about how you maneuver after that purchase. It's about how you maneuver. It's about
true.
You know, you might not get the best deal.
I agree with that.
And then you know, don't wait on the best deal. Educate yourself on the best way to move after you've done that. I'm not gonna wait on the best deal. I'm gonna get them chips together and do what I need to do, and then I'm gonna maneuver.
I hear what you're saying.
I'm gonna maneuver after that.
I hear what you're saying because, but, and here's the thing:
because
there's no best.
I was just
because you gotta look. All you need is 40%, 40 to 50% of information to make a solid decision.
Right.
To really make a move.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think people look for that 100 or that 80 or whatever. You could do a lot with 50% of information. If it's a solid, if it resonates with you and your purpose and what you're trying to do, go ahead and make the move because everything else can be handled. Everything else, like you said, you can maneuver with that.
Yeah.
But you gotta have the right, you know, that it's gotta speak to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to economics and, you know, buying a house and, you know, money and, you know what I'm saying? Investment, especially investment. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to, you know, which a home should be an investment. It should be an asset.
Speaking of it, gotta speak to you. Let me ask you this. Did Drake new album speak to you, dog?
Oh my God.
Did it speak to you?
Let me tell you something. What Drake's new album, well, you know what? I'm not mad at it. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not mad at it. He's doing something different. It's a dance. It's just a dance album, right?
Yeah.
It's a dance album.
Yeah.
And he deliberately put it out there as a dance album. We're expecting a certain thing from Drake.
Right.
And that's what it is. Everybody was expecting classic Drake. You know what I'm saying? And no, and yo, salute to Drake for being brave and being like, yo, I'm gonna put this shit, because I'm gonna put it to you like this. I know in his mind, he was like, I don't know if this is gonna be well received. And I could tell that's what he was thinking by his responses to everybody's feedback.
I didn't see none of that.
Oh yeah, he had a couple of responses.
Choice words?
Remarks. Yeah.
They were strong?
It wasn't really strong, but he was in his feelings.
He was in his feelings?
He was in his feelings a little bit.
A lot of times as an artist, man, like, and you and I, like, I done recorded a verse with you, man. I wrote a verse.
A few of them.
I wrote a verse with you and went to the studio, had that verse in my head. Actually didn't even have to, like, look at the paper.
Right.
And didn't even have the best verse and was super stupid proud of it.
Yeah.
Super stupid proud of it. Like, yo, I'm about to kill it. And then you had the best verse that day. I remember the song. It was the Hustler remix.
Okay.
And
you know what? You know what's funny?
And the way I wrote it, I was like, you could tell the way I spit it. I thought I was saying the illest shit. But that's how it is as an artist, man. Like, you actually might not be doing what you think you're doing at the time. But what I will say about the Drake album is this: he didn't do it for us.
Exactly. And that was one of his comments too, which, I mean, hey,
I didn't even hear that.
Yeah.
So I still just was kind of like, oh, he didn't. All right, that's not my thing. And I didn't feel.
And I really need to give it an honest listen, because I listened to it once all the way through.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
I couldn't do it.
No, I listened to it all the way through. I was cleaning. I was cleaning, so I was cleaning up. So I just had it in the background. I was just like,
to an album,
and there was a couple of joints on there. I was like, oh, okay,
yeah,
I'm feeling this. This reminds me of Webster Hall, New York, back in, I ain't gonna say the year, because I ain't going to date myself, but, I'm timeless.
Right.
But it reminds me of Webster Hall, club days, house music. That'll tell you right there. But, I was like, okay, this is hot. Couple of tracks. But then the rest, I wasn't really into it. You know what I'm saying? And I need to give it a shot.
I never made it to anything that I thought that was hot, because I've never been groomed to be able to accept that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I just got to be honest about it, man. My whole, like, these are the things that I'm really drawn to in regards to music. I'm drawn to gangster rap.
I already know.
Despite all of this.
Yo, you a Scar.
Mountains.
This man right here,
Scarface.
his influences are Scarface,
8-Ball and MJG.
8-Ball and MJG.
But then
T.I.
But then I'll listen to a mountain of indie rock.
Right.
And just all kinds of, like,
that's me too. AC/DC,
right? And I'll listen.
Aerosmith.
I'll listen to a gang.
You know what I'm saying?
But all of that other stuff I never really got into. But I'm not ever gonna be inclined to, like, try to knock that though. Like, when somebody try that, or I can't. It's not. It's almost just kind of like speaking on what you don't know.
True.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just not gonna.
I was feeling some of it. I'm gonna be honest. I was feeling some of it, but again, it became background noise. But
word.
Yeah.
Word up.
Yeah. I know. So while you were gone, I know your phone was buzzing, because you was texting me. You was like, yo, these DMs, these questions, we gotta answer these questions, man. We got a mound of questions.
A mountain of questions. I hope
we could do a whole another 25. We on episode 25, I think.
No, we could do 25 episodes of questions.
We can. We got enough.
No, but the crazy part about it is, a lot of them are the same question. A lot of them are different versions.
As different, yeah.
But I got a question from a young lady, and she said that she did not.
Episode 24, yeah.
Episode 24? Mm-hmm. This is episode
24, it's really 24.5, because that little PSA Father's Day, yeah.
Niggas
don't really
even want to count that shit, but that shit count. All right, so this is one of the relationship questions that I got from a young lady that wanted
Kobe episode 24. Go ahead.
I typically don't like to hide people's identity. I normally shout names out, but I'm not going to do it this time. All right. The question is, why do women complain about not having good men, but then look for bad boys. Why do the good guy finish last? Why does the good guy finish last?
I don't think the good guy finishes last. I think, I mean, I feel like I hear the question, but I think that's kind of a general statement too, because
is it?
Yeah. Oof. I mean, I think there's a lot of now. There are some women.
Technically, it is. Technically,
it is. Not even technically. It's a general statement.
Well, that's what it means when they're saying technically it's a general statement. That means it's 100% general.
So look. Why? So this is a male answering the question because that's really a question for a woman really to answer.
Yeah.
I
wish we had a woman.
You know what I'm saying?
To
answer that question.
Answer that question. That's a good ass question.
But in my thoughts about that, a woman
asked it.
A woman asked it to us.
Right.
How do we feel about? Well, I guess really, how do we feel about that? Right.
Why do women always complaining about there's no men? All right. So it's a 2-part question. There are men. Yep. Women don't know what the hell they want. That's that. It's really simple. Look, man.
So you said women don't know what the hell they want.
They don't know more than we know what the hell we want. Nobody knows what the fuck they want. Nobody does.
There are people out there that do. So let me just say this. Women, I think women are, in my opinion, their feelings and their feelings on things change.
All right.
Constantly. You know what I'm saying? It's a constant change. So as far as that bad boy thing though, I think they're looking for, those type of women are looking for a type of guy, right? But at the same time, they want you to be Tupac. They want you to be Tupac, Drake.
It ain't no they.
Ain't no they, right? I'm saying the ones that are she's talking about. They want you to be Tupac. They want you to be Drake. They want you to be Denzel. They want you to be soft, hard, sweet. They mean at the same time. Don't be a punk, but buy me flowers, and don't be too soft, but be, fix my car, but let me do some shit and don't make me feel like I can't do shit, and don't be controlling, but you got to lead. And so it's a bunch of shit all together. It's all of that. They want you to be all of that, and you got to understand that and rock with that and be like, yo,
you tell them fuck them.
But that's the woman. That's the woman she's talking about.
Don't get the mic.
Nah, I ain't putting that. Nah. But that's the woman she's talking about. You understand? Like, and I've dated women like that. I have, where the multiple personalities are like, and not no schizophrenia shit, although I don't know if she was, that one might have been crazy. Anyway,
I'm dying to get in here. Let me get in here right quick, dog.
Yeah. Jump in.
First, I want to ask the room. How many times have you thought to yourself, man, I wish that I could know what I know now back then?
Oh, okay.
The thing is this, man. We tolerate so much shit back in the day because we didn't know no better. LA is right when he said, I tell him to fuck you. I wish after
they ain't hear that, dog. They ain't hear that.
After this last year, I wish the fuck I would try to please somebody and not be myself. I am gonna present who the fuck I am. You either gonna fuck with that shit or you gonna kick every rock that you can find.
And I'm solid. Can I get
shoes on?
Look, can I get a street nigga, man? I'm dead ass serious on that. And the reason I say that, but you know me, it's just the way I feel the same exact way. I just don't present it the same way. You know me. What do I always say?
Manifest everything that comes into your realm.
Well, 100. Yeah, I do.
100, yeah.
100. You be complete. I want you to be who you are.
Right.
I'm gonna be 1,000% who I am.
Right.
And our energies should, if we need to be able to coexist.
Right.
Being exactly who we are. I'm not trying to change you.
Right.
You ain't trying to change me.
Right.
And if I'm not the person that you want to spend time with or rock with or walk these dogs with for the rest of your life, or even for a few months or a few years or however long, because there ain't nothing wrong with that either.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody feels like, everybody got to get married. That ain't, all this finite shit, all this finite, like, it's got to be this.
Yeah.
It's whatever you want. But relationships are what you make it, bro.
I'm going to add this to what I said, though, because I like the way you put yours. So I'm going to add it to mine. Respectfully, though, if you not really feeling me, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
You have that choice.
Mm-hmm.
You have the right, whatever. But what I am not going to do is I am not going to change 1 ounce of what's inside of me to fit your convoluted.
Exactly what I was saying.
I'm not going to do it.
Exactly what I was saying. And you shouldn't.
You should.
And you shouldn't. And I wouldn't want her to.
And
that's the thing. I wouldn't want her to.
I just hate that I wasn't here.
I wouldn't want her to.
So I guess we're not really answering why the girls want bad boys, but I think what they want though is women love edge. They love like edge.
Yeah.
They like he told them to go to hell and blah. He ran the red light. Oh, look at him.
He ran the red light. Come on, dog.
But then you know what come with that though, right? There are a lot of things that come with that. So I think it's a little childish.
Yeah,
I think it's a little immature. That immature side of women that actually ask for these things. But I really do stand behind.
There's grown women that still feel that way.
I really do stand behind the notion of that. There's a lot of women out here that would swear you up and down that they have it all together mentally, but they really don't know exactly what they want. And
there's nothing wrong with that.
But this is the thing.
There's nothing wrong with that.
But the thing is, what they don't realize is trying to like say I know what I want and put it in a box and present it to somebody and slide it to them. That's actually ill-conceived in and of itself, because what you want changes over time.
All the time. Not over time, all the time.
All the time.
Now, there are some core things that you're going to want, and even that can change after a period of time.
Right.
So, but yeah, what you want, what I want changes all the time. And that's why I said, I want somebody, because here's the thing. The core of the person, their energy, who they are, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who they really are, that's not going to change, bro.
Right. Whoever
they really are at the core is not going to change. And that's what I'm attracted to.
Okay.
I'm not attracted to, she can do this or she does that or she's into this, because she might not be into that in a few months or years.
True, man. That's true.
That's not, I'm not, I fuck with you because you do this or you're into that. No, it's the energy, it's your core. And it's a spiritual level, man. Like, honestly, bro, all that superficial shit can go out the window. And I'm not just saying that for, the views, man. It's real. With me, it's real. I connect with people on an energetic level. You know what I'm saying? When I first look, even when we connected, you know what I'm saying? It was like, bro,
yeah,
something about Trill is real. Like, it was real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I connect with realness when it comes to guys. With women, I connect. There's a certain,
je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais quoi. Certain, like, and it's an unspoken thing.
Right.
With women,
clearly,
it's like
you weren't able to speak that shit just now.
It's an unspoken thing.
Lost word.
So, and it's not. I'm observing her, and like saying, like looking at, she does this, she does that, she can do that, or she's into this, or it has nothing to do with none of that.
Well, this is the thing also in regards to that too, though, man. Like, things
Not
change.
to get all esoteric or whatever.
All right, nigga, let me jump in. When things change, you have to realize that like all of the shit that you, like you said, like, oh, she does this, she does that. The novelty wears off of everything.
Right. Yep.
I don't give a damn. You can get. I don't know who you like. Tracy Ellen Ross.
I love Tracy Ellis Ross.
You can be dating her in the next in 6 months. Tracy Ellen Ross. Ellis.
Tracy Ellis Ross. Come on, bro.
All right, man. Tracy Ellis Ross.
You be hitting me if I said Rosario Dawson.
Nah, you should hit yourself because you feel the same way about it.
All right, then.
All right.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. But with that being said, though, in 6 months, everything that you are enamored with about her, in 6 months, the edges are going to wear off of. I'm pretty sure. It's just human nature. Hey, man.
Nah.
It's human nature.
Nah, man. I got a connection with Tracy.
Hey, man,
I don't know what it is.
You speaking on this side of the fence.
I don't know what it is.
You speaking on this side of the fence.
I don't know, Tracy.
You speaking on
and
this
I'm gonna
side
work
of
with
the
her.
fence.
I'm gonna work with her too. I'm putting that in. I'm putting that in the universe, man. I'm gonna work with her.
You are speaking on this. Let me finish.
Okay, I'm gonna let you finish.
You are a grand interrupter. Let me finish. Let me finish.
I'm a habitual interrupter.
You're a habitual interrupter. Let me finish. You are speaking on this side of the fence.
I hear you.
So you can't say what's going to happen until it happens.
Okay.
You can say I don't think those edges will wear, and I'll accept that. If you don't think those edges will wear off, I'll accept that.
I know.
Hey man, you don't know shit.
Facts are facts. Look, we back to facts.
Facts are facts. Yo.
What? You got another question, bro? I know you got
I'm
like
finish
50,
what I was saying, and then I'm gonna hit you.
That one. See, and these are the questions.
Those edges wear off, and then you are gonna.
He's just gonna keep going.
You're gonna end.
Let me tell you something. Tracy, don't listen to him. Don't listen. Trey.
Well.
Trey. Like, I already got a nickname for him. Trey. Don't listen to him.
Well, all right. So I have another question.
Mm-hmm.
Another young lady, who shall remain nameless.
Oh shit! Did she put a name?
She did, but she
just shout it out.
Now you
yeah, shout it out.
No.
If she put a name?
No. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it on the low.
All right.
How do movies and TV shape our perception of love? So how does movies and TV?
Oh, you could have put her name on that.
Hey man,
let me say this. Let me answer the question.
Yeah.
And great question. I love those kind of questions.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about this in a previous episode when I was saying Hollywood actually shapes American culture.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Right.
Like, it's the power of media and the power of film and the power of music, especially visual, like especially television and film. It's super powerful because we got our perception, and when I say we, I'm really just talking about American culture, America, right? Their ideal of beauty came from Marilyn Monroe. Like, it's still the blonde hair, blue-eyed syndrome.
I don't know.
No, hold, time out. It started with that.
I don't know if it's still that.
It might not still be that, but it started with that.
Yeah. It started with that.
And the reason is because you had, once televisions were put in the home,
right?
People who, you're getting these images on TV. Hollywood is making this person all, that's all you saw on television. So you're being programmed, because they are television programs. They're programming you to think, oh, well, these guys are gawking at her. They trying to get with us. This must be what beauty looks like. Okay, and during that time, there were no other images in media, film. It was blonde hair, blue eyed.
What is it now?
What is it now? Shit. now we know. We got the lens taken off.
It's not.
Oh, it's social. Yeah. That too.
Social media. I think social media is like the hardest burn on what we feel like is going to be the standard of beauty. I feel like I know I had to unfollow about 8 or 9 booty pages because they start out one thing.
Unfollow? That means you was following them.
All right.
That's basically what he was saying.
You got it. You got it.
Okay, ding. I know, right? Ding.
That means you understand.
Right.
So yeah, I had to unfollow a whole bunch of them because they start out one thing and then they turn into booty pages because they need booty pages on IG are that's how you get followers. That's how you get numbers.
Yeah.
Them joints is like, so I mean, when you see those girls on those little tiny waists, that big old fat ass, them girls want to be that.
Hey,
especially,
you know what?
And people think it's just people think it's our culture, but that's period.
I want you to be 100% who you are. I'm gonna be 100% who I am. Trill gonna be 100% who he is.
Nah, I'm gonna do that.
And the Uncivil War podcast is gonna be 100 with who we are.
No question about it. Let me ask you another question though.
Okay, real quick.
If LA got the video, we're gonna watch this video, and we're gonna so listen. Somebody sent me this video, man, and the girl that sent me this video was like really, really like she was cheerleading for this shit like strong,
Oh, okay.
And
I think I know what video.
I had to show it to you.
I think I know what video you're talking about.
So I had to show it to you. But I you know me, man, I always try to be as objective as possible. I always try to be like, you know what I'm saying? I always try to be like.
Try. You attempt.
Yeah, I always try to be like, so what's the motivation behind that, And I do think some of it is true, but like we discussed though, before all this shit we turned the cameras on, there is a lot of generalization that has to stop.
Right.
There's a lot of like, we have to quit generally, implying things.
I think that's force of habit with a lot of people because they're like, it's because black men and when you say that, you're saying all. You didn't say some black men, or you didn't say some women, or you didn't say some men, or you didn't say some, you're like, because men do blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I agree with you on that. I do agree.
I do agree. Credit doing this podcast to me stopping doing it myself.
We got the clip because that was some wild shit. That was some wild shit right there.
Let's listen to this clip, man.
Olan.
Probably reason number 500,000 of why I'm going to be single for the rest of my life. And I'm fine with that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to do anything for you.
Oh.
I don't want to cook for you. I don't want to clean for you.
Wow.
I don't want to be your secretary and set your appointments and chase you around and make you go because of your health. I want to pick up your socks for you. I don't want to be one of those people who comes on TikToks and makes funny videos about how you can't do anything for yourself and men do the darndest things and everybody's in the comments like, yeah, my husband does that too. My boyfriend does that too. Fuck that. I want to be with somebody who is an adult, a fully functioning adult.
Mm-hmm.
It's been proven time and time again that men are the ones who benefit from marriage and relationships because we get in them and we do
probably cut it right there.
And they just get
She said because men are the one who benefit from marriage and relationships. We do.
You tell that to the dude that divorced a woman and lost like $400 million.
Exactly.
Who benefited then?
Exactly.
Oh, the room got quiet. No, who benefited then? I want to hear y'all say it. All right, y'all don't have to say it, but listen. I want to touch on this.
Please do.
So the thing is this, man. First of all, I am that man that you don't want. Let's just cut the shit.
I knew it was coming. Let's cut the shit.
Let's get it out there.
That's his new thing. Let's cut.
I when I get home from work, I be cold chilling. My socks might be on the floor, if you complain about that shit, I'm gonna pick the motherfuckers up once or twice, man. But I am definitely gonna throw them back. I do not require dinner or require anybody to cook. But if you didn't cook, though, my eyebrow would be like, this motherfucker don't cook. Now, I'll cook for myself. But see, this is another thing. I do need somebody to help me with shit because I don't be on top of shit. And this adult man that you feel like you need, I am not him. I don't give a fuck how you feel about it. I'm just being real about it. My appointments be all fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't. Oh, yeah. I'm seriously. I'm
feeling you on that.
But see, this is the reality though. I am going to tell you that at the point of entry. If you don't want to fuck with me, that's fine. But I do require a lot of assistance. And a lot of men do too. A lot of men do too. Now, what I'm not going to be that a lot of men do is demand it.
Right.
I'm not going to demand anything.
I could pick up off of that right there because you know where I'm coming from with this.
I think I do.
On the energetic level, like I said, it's energy, man. You attract what you like. If you attract what you want, man. Sometimes you attract what you don't want. But
look, man, I'm gonna put it to you like this: you attract what you want, shit. You know that too.
You really do. So I'm gonna put it to you like this: balance.
Don't. Balance. Sometimes I don't.
Balance. I'm gonna be 100% me, and I'm going to.
I thought you said 1,000.
1,000. I'm gonna be 1,000% me. You understand? And I'm gonna focus on what I want, not what I don't want. And a lot of times we focus on what we don't want in a mate.
Do you know how many times
the universe don't care. The universe don't care.
How many times you got what you
the universe don't hear you don't want this.
But they hear how many times you got what you didn't want.
Exactly. You know why?
You know
because
how many times you got what you didn't
because
want.
You're saying you don't want it.
No, I'm saying Curtis. You know how many times Curtis got what he didn't want?
1,000,000 times.
Even though he manifests.
About to get these cameras turned off.
Oh shit! Go ahead. It's a Riz app. No, go ahead.
No, don't pass it to me.
No. Go ahead.
No,
we about to wrap it. Go ahead.
Yeah, we're hour in.
Nah, but you already know.
The show over?
Nah, we got another. Look, you already know.
Oh, okay.
Look, we cutting in the socket. Look,
right.
Know. No, and shout out to them, man. I'm shouting them out.
I'm gonna finish out. I'm gonna finish out.
I'm gonna let you finish, and I'm gonna let you finish.
I'm gonna let you finish with. I'm gonna let you finish.
Yo, that was our first. That was the name of the. That was the name of the show when we first started. Was I'm gonna let you finish.
Should have kept that shit.
We should have kept that shit, right? Nah.
With that shit.
Too many.
And our show better than everything with that shit.
Right. Yeah. We kill all that.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm gonna let you finish.
But real quick, like it's
Home Depot or Lowe's. I'm gonna
put it to you like this.
I'm gonna let you finish Home Depot or Lowe's.
Home Depot or Lowe's. Home Depot. Yeah. Shout out Arthur Black. I'm
gonna say Lowe's because they actually know what they actually have real experts. Nobody,
but you know what? I can't even mess with that because I shop mostly at Home Depot. I
think you're doing because that's where you be at.
Yeah, I think so too.
You don't have.
So I can't even give Lowe's a real assessment.
Right. Okay.
So look, we it's the end of the show. We at our I'm gonna let you finish segment, and we just knocked that out the box. Home Depot or Lowe's. Look, I don't shop at Lowe's, man. I just I just don't. But that was solid. I'm gonna drop my roses though.
Drop them, and I'm gonna share in with you whoever it is because I ain't got no roses.
You might not know who this is though, because typically we'll do
I'm the
something.
Type of nigga that don't know people. Got you.
No.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm not doing the roses that the global.
No more questions. We ain't got time for questions.
Last. So the roses, I'm giving roses to Crystal Clear Roberson. Crystal Clear Roberson directed. Okay. She directed some. She's the director of BMF episodes. She's done Greenleaf. She's done All American. This is a producer who gave really the very first film set I worked on was on her first independent project. So shout out to her. I'm giving roses to her because she's doing a tremendous job and she's blowing up. And you'll hear her name more and more and more and more.
Shout out to DL Hughley for having a really, really good presence of mind, having a really good decorum, having a really good.
I love DL Hughley.
I love the way he handled himself. You know, when I ain't gonna even say her name.
Yeah, he handled himself well in a lot of situations, and a lot of people come for him.
Yeah,
but I don't want LA coming for us. So check this out. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. You stayed with us the whole time. We really appreciate you. This is episode 24.5. 0.5 of the Uncivil War podcast. And yo, we're gonna see you next week.
Fuck with who fuck with you.
Fuck with who fuck with you.
All right, Sheldon.